sorry I left you on a little island in the middle of nowhere. I'm sorry I left you in the smallest country in the world.
They look halfway happy, halfway drowning.
And the Tonga Trench is the second deepest water in the world, which is like 30,000 feet. What do I hope to see? Anything. Giant squid, sea monsters. Let's go scuba diving, shall we?
This is the story of a sailboat named Sylfia and the ragtag crew that call her home. Join us each week as we explore our planet, both above and below the surface, and find out what it's really like to live a life at sea. This is Expedition Drenched. Sylfia and her crew had just completed their 1,500-mile passage from New Zealand to the South Pacific island of Niue. Upon arriving, the weather had changed dramatically, and it quickly became clear that we would be forced to make an early departure from the island just 2 days after making landfall. But what was even worse was that we were losing a crew member.
And we found out that my grandma passed away, which is not unexpected. At 95, she lived a full life, but sad just the same. Unfortunately, my mom is going to be leaving out of Niue to make a home for the funeral. Value my time with my mom on board just a little bit more now, because I think that this will be one of those that I'll truly always remember and cherish about having my mom on board this awesome journey together. So
it's been incredible experience. I call you all family. There's so many things that we've really shared and come to love about each other. We started out such a newbie, you know, and I've learned a tremendous amount, not only about myself, but just living in confined space and just all of it, you know.
What was your favorite moment since joining Sylfia?
Oh, jeez. I think the day that we were out at sea and there was nothing around us and it was just so incredible, the color of the water, and then those of us that jumped overboard and just enjoying that day together, it was really family.
Yeah.
I will be back.
sorry I left you on a little island in the middle of nowhere. I'm sorry I left you in the smallest country in the world.
It's been a blast. It's been a whirlwind.
It has been, yeah.
We did some things together that we didn't know that we would ever do together.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Love you too. See you again soon.
Yes.
This is a see you later.
Yes.
So goodbye Niue. Thank you, you were amazing. We're pulling up anchor now. I'm heading to Tonga, avoiding the storm. Niue in one word?
Green. Friendly people.
Remote.
Deep and untouched.
But goodbye Niue. Maybe we'll see you again one day with a little bit more time to explore and enjoy you, but yeah, it's time to move on to Tonga.
What do we get? 48 hours here? What was it? We managed to squeeze a lot into that. Right?
Yeah. What do you know about Tonga? Name 3 things you know about
Whales, whales, and I don't really know actually.
Yes. Name 3 things that you know about Tonga.
Okay, I know it's a kingdom still to this day.
Okay, let's go.
Which, does that mean it has a king? I'm guessing so. We're gonna find out. I know that used to be a whaling nation that has now turned into a eco-tourist hotspot for whales. And I know that some of the newest land on Earth is in Tonga because the volcanoes are still erupting. and therefore new islands are being born every day. Those are the things I know about Tonga.
Back at the old logbook again.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Time for
What was
new
our last
life.
entry in the log? Like, what was the last entry of the passage?
Last little water, a cold beer awaits.
Ah, that's a good one. How long is our journey?
About 40 hours.
We're a couple hours into our sail from Niue to Tonga, and it is a really crazy looking night out here. The water is like this really, really rich, dark, deep blue, and the sky and the water and Sylfia are all reflecting like the colors of each other, and it just looks so cool out here. It feels like we should be in a storm, but it's actually really mellow conditions right now. And yeah, we just got the Genoa out. We're going pretty much straight downwind, which isn't exactly our strong suit on this boat. So we're kind of creeping along, the sails are flapping, the boat is rolling, and looking forward just to getting into the groove again of crossing oceans. But it's a pretty good night so far.
I actually just want to make sure that he knows what kind of wonderful woman she is and how much positive energy she has, and she's always smiling and she's always helping with everything that she can do. And even if she had some bad news this week, she's just, I don't know, I just want her to know, and I hope she realizes what kind of strong and beautiful person she is.
We're just maybe 1 or 2 days after the full moon, and it is so bright out, and it's just amazing out here. There's really good stars. We have like perfect conditions, just 15 to 20 knots downwind, and we've been flying along at like 7 or 8 knots, which is a lot for us on our big steel boat. It doesn't really get much better than this.
Super chill. Yeah. I think after our last passage, this is gonna feel like a cakewalk, though, right?
Yeah, 2 day sail feels like peanuts now. So definitely excited for Tonga, eh?
Camera's not giving it any justice, as they never do, but this thing, the sky is like literally on fire. It's beautiful. Another beautiful day.
I hear disturbances out the back. Let's see what the kids are up to. Did we lose some clothing items?
Well, Nate and Amir went naked because I reckon I'd lose them straight away. Well, that was Nate's advice, but the girls have still got theirs on. But
Pro tip.
I think Molly's sorry trying to hold on to hers.
My little baby ducks all in a row.
Can't hear you.
He's a little hooligan.
They look halfway happy, halfway throughout.
We'll get a surfboard out. See how this plays out. We'll probably just tie a line to the leash. And we'll see what happens. Yep, guy. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright, here it comes. Hey! Go, 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 go! Oh no! Come on, come on. I just realized we left the day before my birthday, and then through the night, what's going to happen is we're going to go over the international day line, and then the date's going to jump forward a day, and tomorrow's my birthday, or not tomorrow, anyway, I don't get a birthday. That's where this is going. One of the bigger reasons why I was like, oh man, that sucks, is like I make a point of it every single year to dive on my birthday. In a weird coincidence, we are about to pass over the Tonga Trench. And the Tonga Trench is the second deepest water in the world, only second to the Mariana Trench, which you probably do know of. So the Tonga Trench drops down to, I think it's 10,800 meters, which is like 30,000 feet. To put that into perspective, that is the cruising altitude that a plane airliner flies overhead. That is how deep the water is here.
So what do you do when you pass over the second deepest part of the ocean in the middle of the night? You scuba dive it, of course. Our plan was to conduct our first ever blackwater dive off Sylfia. A blackwater dive entails finding really deep water, then dangling, suspended below the surface with thousands of feet of water underneath you, in hopes of encountering pelagic creatures, both big and small. Nate and I have done our fair share of these dives in Hawaii over about 5,000 feet of water, where we've had some pretty magical encounters. But these dives are conducted no more than a few miles from shore. On this night, however, we would be in open ocean, exposed to big swells in almost 20 knots of wind, dangling like bait over nearly 30,000 feet of water, sharing the ocean around us with who knows what creatures of the deep. We would be running a drop line down from Sylfia, then attaching ourselves to a secondary line with a carabiner that would allow us to travel up and down the drop line.
What do I hope to see? Anything. Giant squid, sea monsters, but it's typically macro stuff. Itty bitty little things. I couldn't ask for something better to do on my birthday. Let's go scuba diving, shall we? I just brought in a lure, and there's a big freaking squid tentacle hanging from our lure. So that's promising that there's life out here, and we're gonna go find it. That's a big squid.
It's like as big as my hand.
But that's only like the very tip of it.
I'm a little bit freaked out.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I don't like that. It's kind of scary, right?
A little bit.
Slightly?
Might be some weird shit down there,
Yeah. I'm not feeling too great about the situation. Here we go. Ah. How do you feel, Dylan? I feel like this is definitely the sketchiest dive I've ever done in my whole life, for sure.
Take back what you took from me in the first place. I'll give back what you traded me for my name.
This is what it takes to want to really have to scuba dive on your birthday. I love blackwater dives, but diving over 30,000 feet, it feels weird just to think about what might be at the lowest right now.
I know 'cause I can barely breathe.
Whoa, it is spooky down here. We're just getting pulled up and down by the movement of the boat with the line attached to us. And we're going so fast through the water. We took all the sails down on Sylfia, but it's so windy that the boat's still probably going at least 2 knots. And we're just flying through the water, pitch black water, and it just looks like anything could come up from the depths around us. I can definitely say right now that I'm a little bit outside my comfort zone. Wow, there's like squid coming at us from every direction. Holy shit! Anytime that I see like a little critter that I want to film, by the time I get my camera focused on it, he's already gone. Well, we didn't find the Loch Ness Monster down here, but that was a dive that I will never forget. It was so crazy, and it feels really cool to challenge myself to a dive that I didn't skydiving over the top of the second deepest part of the ocean, and that's pretty cool.
Woo! We made it. We survived. It was a wild ride, man. Like flying at warp speed through the water and just getting like pulled like up and down in the swell.
Yeah, these squid would come like right up and like nail fish and like little things right in front of you. It was fun, but we were going 2 knots, so I couldn't record anything. And then my regulator, like the piece almost fell off, so I had to hold my face the whole time. I would just like try to record.
I had a few moments where I was not happy about where I was in the world, but I'm glad we did it, you know?
When I saw 100 squid, I felt a bit outnumbered. That's the only time I was like a little scared. I was like, there's a lot of squid.
To Tonga we go. Tune in next time as our passage to Tonga continues and we get welcomed by some picture-perfect conditions.
Welcome to Tonga!
I'm getting my tits out on the beach. Yeah. So you're not supposed to do that. You can get fined. You can get a $25 fine for getting your titties out. Huh?
That's not a lot.
Yeah. I wonder if it's like per titty or
Per scrotes.